everybody else, I would imagine you set these lines that you'll never cross, or that you say you'll never cross. Mine was, well, I'm just taking pills right now. Beyond that, well, at least I'm not doing heroin. And ultimately, that's where it led. Once it got to that point, it was just pretty much over when it came to life at all. In my addiction, there really wasn't much of a life there. It kind of started post-high school, and that was where I first was introduced to oxycodone and pain pills. And I never really knew much about it. I just knew that it was a pill, and it just made me not feel, I guess was the best way to put it. As my addiction got worse, like I said, more and more pills, stronger and stronger pills. Then it got to where that wasn't doing enough. Eventually led to heroin. I'd like to say that before my addiction started, there was some level of relationship between my mom, my stepdad, others in my family that I was close to. When I started using, that pretty much instantly went away. And I probably would go 2-3 months without speaking to any of them. I didn't want them to see me the way I was. I didn't want anybody to know what I was doing. I didn't want anybody to hold me accountable. I didn't want anybody to tell me what I didn't want to hear. I wanted to do things my way. And it pushed everybody away. Towards the end of my addiction, before coming to No Longer Bound, it got to the point where I'm living in a house, can't pay my bills, can't keep the heat on. I remember lying in bed with my dog next to me, just trying to stay warm. You can see my breath, in my own bedroom. I remember cutting up a cardboard box and writing, just some kind of sob story, some way to get money, change, anything. I remember going out on the street outside my neighborhood and standing there and asking for money, and I don't think I even cared. All I was worried about was where I was going to get money to get high. Out of anything that ever happens at No Longer Bound, and I still struggle with it to this day, is feeling love from somebody telling me, you're doing a good job, or you are worthy. Basically, that somebody telling me that I'm worthy of love is still one of the most difficult things for me. The fact that I can sit here and say that I am worthy of love, I still struggle with it, and I still have to turn to God constantly and talk to Him about that and listen to what He has to say about me. He tells me He loves me. He's given me the guys that are around me right now. He's given me them to show the love that He has for me, and that I am loved, and that I am here for a reason. There's more to life than what I had. It's just an undeniable sense of love that I never felt before coming here. It's a feeling of belonging, a place where, like a true home at No Longer Bound. If I hadn't come to No Longer Bound, I feel pretty confident that I would have died. So I thank God that I was given the opportunity to come here. I'm Tyler, and I'm No Longer Bound.